Hello everyone and welcome back to another video about Assassin's Creed. And yes, I have dropped the biggest arsehole in the Assassin's Creed community thing. It got old in my opinion, it got boring saying it at the beginning of every video, so I'm not gonna say that anymore. But it had its run, it was funny for a time, but now it's time to lay that to rest and just forget about it. So I'm going to be talking today about the Ezio collection. Now obviously it's the latest Assassin's Creed, I guess, product that's going to be coming out soon, and if you don't know, it just contains the Ezio trilogy with remastered, inverted commas, graphics, because it doesn't really look all that remastered at all. But today I'm going to be going through the reasons why it's good and the reasons why it's bad, and I'm just going to be weighing up whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. So because I haven't actually done a video on this. I've done many videos in the Ezio collection, but I haven't done a video on whether I think it's overall good or overall bad. So I'm gonna give my opinions on that today, and yeah, let's get straight into the video, guys. So basically, I'm going to go over the things that are good about the Ezio collection first. I might as well start on the good points. I, for one, think there are quite a few good points about the Ezio collection, and I've made these points in previous videos, such as the top 5 reasons to be hyped. But one reason is that it brings fans to the series, so this means that Assassin's Creed as a whole will have more exposure to more fans because of Ubisoft releasing this remaster this year. I mean, like, it's always good to have more people come to the series, because that means more people will buy the games, which means that more people will be able to enjoy the games because Ubisoft will make better games because they have more fucking money. So bringing more people to the series is always a good thing, and the Ezio collection will do this. Literally, the Ezio collection's purpose mainly is kind of to bring people to the series and, you know, entice people to play the other games. And obviously in doing this, Ubisoft are going to get more money. That was kind of what they saw. They saw make a remaster of these famous games, you know, get more money, and then put more time and money and effort into Empire when it comes out, and like just during the production of it. And also, I've said this before, people got kind of pissed off at the points in the video in the top 5 reasons to be hyped for the Ezio collection. People got kind of pissed off about the points in that video, but one of the points I made was that all the content that was exclusive for PlayStation is now going to be on Xbox as well. So the people that didn't get to play all that content are now able to play it. Now, I didn't play the PS3 exclusive content for Brotherhood, Revelations, or 2, and now I'm going to get to play it with the Ezio collection, which is why it's a plus, because it's just more content that I've never played before, and it just adds to the overall experience. And there's nothing wrong with some Ezio content, you know. I'm happy with more Ezio content. Ezio, my favourite character. The Ezio games are my favourite games, so I have no complaints when it comes to just having more content, because it furthers the experience. And if I get my hands on any new Ezio content, I'm gonna fucking play it, aren't I? Another plus of the Ezio collection is it is kind of essentially reviving the Ezio games. It's always fun to replay the Ezio trilogy. I've been doing it recently on the streams. I have to actually replay Revelations. But it's always fun to replay those games because they're my favourite games in the series. And the fact that there's just going to be a new version of it makes it all better, because it's kind of reviving those games, in my opinion. So it will be relevant again, and people will be talking about the Ezio games, and it will be fucking awesome because I'll be able to replay them. People will be talking about them and being like, oh yeah, I've got this and that and this gear and that fucking weapon, and it will just bring those games back to life, which will be awesome to see, because it's been so long since the Ezio games have been relevant in the larger world, apart from, you know, the Assassin's Creed community. So it will be awesome to see a lot of other people talking about the Ezio games as if they're newly coming out. And, you know, it's always just fun to replay the Ezio games, and this gives me another reason to replay them again. And plus, it will look different, it will look nicer, it will look better. There may not be a huge graphical improvement, but it will look nicer overall, and the textures will be better, and, you know, the robes on Ezio will be a lot more high res, and just better textures all around. So it'll be a different experience to the original because of the extra content and also the graphical changes, you know, the ones that are there. But, you know, apart from that, it'll just be a different experience and another reason to play the Ezio games again. And as I said, I will take any excuse to play the Ezio games again. And it's just going to be really enjoyable seeing what they've done in terms of what they've remastered in the game. And, you know, I have this theory well, not really a theory, but just his opinion that the Ezio collection will look better in-game opposed to the cutscenes. Now, cutscenes never really looked too good in the Ezio trilogy. Like, they always would zoom in on random textures that would look horrible, but overall the game wouldn't look bad when you're playing it. So I feel that the games will look better in the gameplay, because you're not going to be staring at the random, like, very boxed off 2-polygon hands in Assassin's Creed 2. So it's just going to look overall better. And obviously we've got that screenshot from obviously the recent screenshots the other day from the Ubisoft store, and the scene where Ezio is flying over Venice in the flying machine, that looks fucking amazing. It looks like they've done a great job there, because I noticed the water is actually kind of reflective and looks like water, opposed to, you know, it kind of just looking like this weird ectoplasm like it looked like in the original Assassin's Creed 2, where it was very glowy and didn't really look an awful lot like water. So it seems they've improved the water by a fuck ton in the Ezio collection. So, you know, there may not be an awful lot of graphical improvements, but there will be noticeable changes in game. Maybe not so much in cutscenes, but definitely in game there'll be some definite graphical improvements. And there's also more achievements. We'll be able to get our achievements back that we had in the previous games, and maybe Ubisoft will even add more achievements. So, you know, that's just a little added bonus. I'm one that loves getting achievements in games and just hunting for achievements and getting that gamer score up, or trophy score up, whatever the fuck it's called on PlayStation. I don't play PlayStation, but, you know, I'm one that enjoys doing that. So I'll be able to get my achievements back on the Ezio collection, which will be fucking awesome, because that's more gamer score for me, and I have some weird obsession with getting gamer score. Sometimes I even play games just to get the gamer score, even if I'm not enjoying the game, because I'm fucking weird. But, you know, that's a plus for me. That more gamer score, I don't have a problem with that. More achievements, that's great. And plus, if you're one of the people that did that stupid thing where it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking mod achievements onto my my account, and then you got your gamer score reset. That I did that, and because I was an idiot at the time. I'm clearly not an idiot now. Can you not fucking tell? I was stupid, and I modded achievements in to my Xbox and got like hundreds of thousands of gamer score that I didn't get. And then Microsoft saw this. They thought, oh, he's just gotten like 200,000 gamer score in a day. That's a bit odd. Let's reset his gamer score, because obviously that's modded in. So all the achievements that I got for Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, I think, as well, I can't get back. So it'll be nice to be able to get those achievements back, replaying the Ezio collection, because then I can actually have proof that I fucking played the games and didn't just load it up for 5 seconds and then completely just turn my Xbox off and never played it again. Jesus Christ, I fucking rambled on a shit ton there. I didn't mean to do that. But that's all the good things. Good points I can personally, well, the relevant good points that I can say about the Ezio collection. Now let's go on to the bad things. Now there's quite a few bad things about the Ezio collection. One of the main ones being that it's a very disappointing remaster. Now, a lot of people are expecting it to look so much better than it does. Brotherhood has literally no changes. 2 has, you know, it looks different. 2 definitely looks different, and Revelations just has kind of an improved look overall, and not anything too spectacular, no graphical improvements. But it's not a very satisfying remaster. Like there's remasters like Return to Arkham I was playing at the weekend, and that's a fucking great remaster. It's satisfying because it has noticeable changes when you know, look around and look at the textures of Batman's suit and things like that. It's a satisfying remaster because you know that it's a remaster, whereas the Ezio collection, if you look at it and compare it, it doesn't look awfully different. Like, it looks different in some places, but it doesn't look awfully different, and that's a huge point that makes it kind of a bad remaster, because it's completely fucking disappointing, because it seems like Ubisoft have put next to no effort into it. I can't really call it a remaster. It seems more of a port to me, but then, you know, there is a thought that it'll look better in game, and also Assassin's Creed 2 does look heaps better than it did on the original, you know, 360, PS3, and PC versions. So that's the thing. The AC2 looks completely better. Revelations looks slightly better, and Brotherhood looks no different from what I've seen. Brotherhood literally looks no different. It's really, really fucking odd. Another thing that is disappointing about the Ezio collection is that it's not in 60 FPS for some fucking reason. It's 1080p, but it's 30 FPS. Now, due to these graphical improvements, inverted commas, they're not really graphical improvements because they don't look any different. You'd expect the next gen hardware or current gen hardware to be able to run these games, because it's literally, Brotherhood literally exactly the same. So it'd be running a game essentially that's from 2010. So why Ubisoft haven't made it 60 FPS and has stuck to 30, I have no fucking idea. Like, I don't understand why they've done that. But, you know, it can be looked over. 30 is not that bad. A lot of games nowadays play in 30 still, but I just really don't see why they didn't do it in 60 FPS, because it's definitely something they could have done, because the current gen hardware can definitely run the Ezio collection. Like, there's no doubt about it. There's some games that it can run in 60 FPS that look a lot better than the Ezio collection, but I guess it is all down to optimization, and in the end, Ubisoft aren't the best at optimizing their games, especially for things like PC, which brings me on to my next point, the fact that the Ezio collection is not out for PC at all. It seems like Ubisoft have completely forgot about PC players, so my friend Ethan plays on PC mostly, and he cannot get the Ezio collection, and it comes out in literally like 20 days or 30 days or something like that. So 20 days, yeah, I think 20 days. So he can't get it because he plays on PC. So Ubisoft not released it on PC. Have no idea why. I've made a video on this. I reached out to someone that works at Ubisoft, and he didn't really give us a reason why, but I really don't know. It doesn't. I don't understand why they didn't release it for PC. It doesn't make sense to me, but it's something that we're going to have to deal with. Maybe we'll get an answer to this question at some point, but right now we don't have it. It's just kind of stupid in my eyes. They missed out on a lot of things, like a lot of sales of not releasing it for PC. Overall, I think the Ezio collection is good for bringing in new people, and it's also good for the old fans that, you know, want to replay the Ezio games and kind of have a new experience, a different experience, because the Ezio trilogy does get old after, you know, a certain amount of plays, much like other games. You know, it's very similar in that regard. It can get boring when you're replaying it. You have to leave quite a bit of time between playing it once and playing it the next time. So, you know, it's kind of good for me that the Ezio collection's coming out, because I love Ezio games, and you know, I want a reason to replay them, and it also gives us kind of a new experience that looks different. But it's also kind of disappointing because the graphics and, you know, there's not really an awful lot of enhancements made to the game, so it was kind of a huge disappointment watching the trailer. Like, I did react. I did kind of like have a bit of a really knee-jerk positive reaction there on the Ezio collection trailer, but, you know, I have come to terms with it now, and I feel as if the Ezio collection is quite a disappointing remaster in terms of what they've done in terms of graphical improvements, and, you know, it's not that great. So there's not really much else I can talk about. There's some aspects of the Ezio collection that's good, some that's bad. You know, it's up to you to decide that. I personally think it's quite a good thing for the community and the game as a whole, because it means Ubisoft get more money, and then they can just put more time and effort and money into Empire when they're creating it, so that'll be a better game overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to comment down in the comment section below what you think of the Ezio collection, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.